Good morning, everyone. SurfCal, we're playing some more Pokémon Reborn, and today we've got another one of these puzzles. And as you can see, I am ready this time. We've got our spreadsheet loaded in the background, ready to go, and I'm gonna jump straight into this and see what Radimus has to say. That lad dropped me off here and went to search for the way ahead, and here we are. I feel that I can safely assume you've had some experience with these contraptions by now, and I believe I have a solid enough understanding of it. Shall we get right to it? But I will say, looking at this data, whoever designed this surely had either a veritable sadistic streak or a very good sense of humor. I suspect we shall never find which. Okay. So, we've got quite a bit of quite a bit to go through here. No two crystals share any of the same quality. Yep, we knew that. The habit, which is the newest one, of the second hardest gem is less than the habit of the pure gem, which is less than the habit of emerald. Okay, so this is going to give us a couple important clues right off the bat. Namely, emerald is not the hardest gem and is not the pure gem. Second thing, wait, the second hardest gem. Glad I checked that. Okay. Purity of the vitreous gem is less than the purity of emerald, which is less than the purity of the pearly gem. Okay, so that gives us vitreous. Again, to start with, emerald is not vitreous or pearly. Those are both luster. So that actually gives us a little bit as well, which is that the purity, so vitreous is less than emerald, which is less than pearly. So vitreous is, let's see, luster, vitreous, purity. Vitreous is at least the third tier. Here. And oh wait, no. The opposite. Vitreous is less than emerald, which is less than pearly. So it's at less than at least two of them. So it has to be on that bottom tier. And then purity of the pearly gem has to be at least the third tier here. The luster of the minuscule gem is less than the luster of the medium gem, which is less than the luster of the hexagonal gem. This one's a little trickier. So I guess we start with minuscule and medium, because those are at least in the same column. The luster of the so minuscule gem is the same type of thing. It's less than two others. So it can't be pearly or adamant. And the medium gem is at least in the middle. Can't be on either end. And then, like, there are other inferences we can make from this, but that middle tier is kind of, just getting a first pass, this feels like a good start. The hardness of the small gem is less than the hardness of amethyst, which is less than the hardness of the pure gem. Okay, once again, this is 3 different ones, so we're going to focus on amethyst is not small, and amethyst is not pure. And I guess amethyst has to be in the middle on hardness because it's between 2 things. So it can't be the highest or the lowest. Which I guess we probably could have done with purity of emerald as well. Did we do that? Purity of the vitreous gem. Oh, purity. There we go. Purity is less than the vitreous gem. So actually that gives us something going back to number 2, because emerald can't be the highest purity or the lowest purity, because there's one higher than it, one lower than it, and we already know it's not the pure gem. So that actually gives us that it's the middling gem. And we had something about purity down here. Middling can't be pearly, we already knew. Middling can't be hard 7, because we know that that's where, because we have that marked on emerald. The middling purity gems. Oh, we already got that. Okay. So the middling purity gem, which we know is emerald, luster is less than the luster of the medium gem. So that actually gives us another 2 things. Because we know that it's... So we know it's not medium, and we know it's luster is less than something, which means it can't be the highest one, which means it is the lowest one, actually. Awesome. And we already knew it couldn't be medium. Anything else here? Nope. That'll do. The foliation of the pearly gem is less than the foliation of the vitreous gem, which is less than the foliation of the silky gem. Okay, so foliation. Foliation of the, let's see, pearly gem foliation of the... Jeez, this is annoying. Yeah, I basically have to use this one. Okay, let's do a quick... the menus up. Freeze. 2 rows, sure. Okay, so the foliation of the pearly gem is less than 2 things. The foliation of the vitreous gem is in the middle. And the silky gem is on the high end. Which means we now know Emerald's foliation is on the high end. The habit of the silky gem, which is, again, emerald, is less than the habit of the most pure gem. That one's not great. I mean, that basically takes off the very top right here. For emerald. The size of the impure gem is less than the size of the perfect foliation gem, which is less than the size of sapphire. Okay, so that gives us a couple things, once again. First of all, sapphire is not impure and does not have perfect foliation. Second, sapphire is bigger than 2 things. The impure gem is smaller than 2 things. And the perfect foliation... Wait, did I see that wrong? Sapphire is not perfect or impure. Yes, I did it wrong. Okay. Sapphire is not perfect or impure. Sapphire is size is smaller, or no, bigger than 2 others. And the impure gem has to be smaller than 2. The perfect foliation gem has to be in the middle. Okay. There's probably some cross-referencing we can do here, but that's okay. Like, we know that the medium, or no, we don't have the size yet, never mind. Okay. The foliation, the foliation of amethyst is less than the foliation of the second hardest gem, which is less than the foliation of sapphire. Okay, so sapphire is not the second hardest gem. Nor is amethyst. So sapphire and amethyst are both not the second hardest gem. which is important because we already have the rest of those down. So that means that ruby is now the second hardest gem, 7. The foliation. So now we know ruby, or that for this first specific one, we're talking about the foliation of amethyst, ruby, and sapphire here. The foliation of amethyst is less than 2 of them. The foliation of the second hardest gem is in the middle. Right. Amethyst is less, it can't be the 2 highest. Sapphire has to be one of the 2 highest, which is important because we already had down that sapphire can't be perfect. Ruby has to be in the middle. So that gives us this, which gives us emerald, which gives us ruby, which gives us amethyst. Okay, now we have to start cross-referencing, which is going to be the annoying part. So the way that this is going to work, so we know emerald is perfect, which means emerald can't be minuscule or large. So emerald is small. We don't know the impure gem yet. Actually, that didn't give us as much as I was hoping. We need to get a little bit more to some good cross-references going here. Let's see, the medium gem isn't silky. I guess the other option is we could go through them again and see if there's something that we can now pick up from this. Now that we have some more information, we might be able to fill in some more gaps. Okay. Oh, actually, this is really good now. Okay, so we now know that ruby is the second hardest gem. That's actually important because that means ruby can't be pure. Oh, actually, is that what we needed to look at? Yeah. Okay, ruby can't be pure. And ruby not being pure gives us that sapphire is pure now. Does not help with this yet. But I bet we're gonna... Oh, no, actually it might. Okay, so the habit of the second hardest gem is less than the habit of the pure gem. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't do this one this way last time. So emerald can't be the... can't be one of these two. And we already knew it can't be the highest habit. So that means emerald's here. Sapphire is the pure gem. So that has to be top and bottom. Or can't be top or bottom. And actually now we know it's less than emerald. Which means ruby is less than that. Which means amethyst is the highest. I do not actually know what those ones stand for. Okay. The purity of the vitreous gem, which we don't know yet. Actually, I think I should be looking for... Okay, so we don't know vitreous pearly. Do we know minuscule? No. But we do know... No, we don't know medium yet. We don't know hexagonal yet. No, we do know hexagonal. So hexagonal, looking at number 4 here. We know that hexagonal is sapphire. So we now know that sapphire can't be minuscule or medium. Which means that it is large. Which means that, and also means, let's see, the luster. We know the luster of the minuscule gem is less than the medium gem, which is less than the hexagonal gem. Okay, so sapphire has to be our biggest one. Or not our biggest. Well, it is the biggest too. But it also has to be the most... What is that? Luster. Has the most luster. Just by a process of elimination. Because emerald is not the minuscule, the medium, or the hexagon. So we know the order of those. The hardness of the small gem. We know the small gem. Small gem is emerald. It's less than amethyst, which is less than the pure gem. Oh, we actually have this. Yeah, we do. So I just realized I just had this sitting here and didn't fill it in. So the small gem is emerald. There we go. This one's going much better than the last one. Which, if you didn't watch the last one, is not saying much. Okay. Hardness, the middling purity gem is less than the luster. Yeah, that's not saying much. Because the middling purity gem is emerald, which has the lowest luster. The foliation on the pearly gem. Okay, do we know the pearly gem yet? No. We know it's either ruby or amethyst. Actually, wait. Darn. I was hoping that might give us a clue. So whichever one here is... Oh, I guess, yeah. Okay, so we know it's either ruby or amethyst. Because those are the two we don't have marked. The ruby and amethyst are either pearly or vitreous. The one that is higher the one that has higher foliation, which is ruby. So the foliation is less. Wait, the foliation is less. Okay. So the one with the least foliation is pearly. And I think that actually is probably going to be everything else we need, because... Well, maybe not. There's a few... Yeah, the other size things here. So Pearly is not minuscule. That's it. And then for purity, we know that Pearly, so Ruby is not the lowest two. It's not impure. And there's our answer. That still took a while, but it was much faster than the last one. We'll take it. Cluster. Wait, what? So I looked at the wrong one. Size, hardness, purity, foliation, luster, habit. I missed something. Okay. We'll go backwards. Fix it as we go. I skipped one of them. Think. Either that or I just got confused. That is also a strong possibility. I'm seeing why I was getting confused, I think. Wait, what? Okay. Let's double check this one more time. Does that mean one of my pieces of logic was just off? Making sure it's not that I put the puzzle to, or that I put the answer in wrong. Okay, I'm going to... I do want to see what I did wrong, but I also don't want to be sitting here for another half hour figuring it out. I think I just got that last piece of logic mixed up that I was working through. I did at least want to give it a good college try before I looked it up, but I also don't feel too bad about looking it up after spending half an hour on it. Yeah. So somehow I got my logic mixed up on that ruby and amethyst. And actually, this might be part of the problem. Wait, this is luster. Got that right. Got that right. So it's literally just some of that logic at the very end with ruby and amethyst that I mixed up. I believe that. Okay. And with that, we are done with those puzzles. We are ready to fight another trainer. I'm gonna pick up a Gengarite. Actually, let's real quick make that go away. So if we want to, we can now switch from Drew to Crocodile, being our Mega. And see how this fight goes. Pick up your head and hold it high. Yes, sir. Wandering Spirit Zippo, sending a Gengar of his own. This is Ice Field? How scary is Gengar? Can we set up on it? Pretty scary. Okay, now we know. That was a Focus Blast. I guess let's go eat Kudella. Probably should have seen that one coming, but that's okay. Weavile. Holy crap! That was not a super effective attack either. Some of these fields just get really crazy. Pretty sure we're losing this one. That is okay. That's how you learn. Yeah, that could go better. Okay, so we're gonna real quick start off by switching here. Let's actually take a look at the field. Ice, right? Ice is up, fire's down, Scald and Steam Eruption are down. Ice Pokemon's defense is up. Hail. After 2 of these moves, turns into water surface if Scald or Steam Eruption is used twice. Eruption, Fire Pledge. is one of those. Think Inferno Overdrive. Well, we're getting our opportunity. That's fine. I'm not sure that water's surface is actually better for us, but it's probably at least worse for them. Okay, we need to switch out here because we switched choice specs on. They're bringing Weavile in right away. I think I'm gonna still go ahead and bring Drew in. Is that a bad idea? We don't have speed control. We know they're just gonna Ice Punch. I'm gonna just risk it. Let's try it. That was dumb. Okay, now I know. Yeah, we need some sort of speed control here. This Weavile is just wrecking us. I don't have anything that's faster than it, I don't think. I guess maybe Gengar is? Nope. And it's one-shotting pretty much everything. Okay. We need some speed control. How do we get speed control here? I don't think... It's got wide guard. I was gonna say, if we could get Theta Tailwind or something like that, that would do it. Is there a way we can boost our own speed? I suppose the other option is just bring Drew out in front of the Gengar. Let's double check one more thing with the field quick. Boost speed 2 stages, but damages the user with spikes. So that would be the other option, is that we could just speed boost ourselves with this. So who do we want to boost if this doesn't work? I guess the better thing to say is, let's see if it works first. Because if we can just melt the ice, it doesn't matter. They're not going to be getting that 50% boost for Ice Punch. Inferno Overdrive. Hold soften the attack, but the ice melts it away. Is Gengar locked into Thunderbolt? Maybe. We're going to use a Protect to see if that is how this works. Nope. Focus Blast. Okay, so now we're expecting a Focus Blast. We're going to switch into Crocodile. Fighting moves don't affect Ghost types. And now I'm out of tricks. It's probably going to use Shadow Ball. So I guess we can switch into Pete. And then we just get lucky and the Focus Blast missed, and the entire thing was silly anyway. But it was fun to do the little workaround there. Dragonite is coming in. Oddly enough, I think we're still bringing Crocodile in here. And we're actually going to do the opposite here and potentially risk freezing it again. But its speed is down a step. That's the important part there. Speed is down a step. Now we've got Pete to Dragon Pulse. Finish that guy off. Weavile. I'm gonna trust that we can now come in with Beldarin for this. And just Drain Punch. Nope. Jolteon, of course. Aqua Ring Jolteon now. The good news is Jolteon is has a really super limited move pool. So we should be able to bring Velis in and tank anything Jolteon has to throw at us. And I think I'm just gonna Hammer Arm here. It has a hidden power move. Okay, that's clever. It's probably hidden power Ice to take advantage of the terrain that they were on to fit the theme. Starmie. Yeet. Back to Weavile. I guess? It must be banded. That explains why it was hitting so hard too. So it's gonna kill with Ice Punch regardless. Guess I'll just take the switch in. I think we might lose to this Weavile again. So Choice Band is scary, but it also means that we can have some control because they can only use one move. Caesar. Yeah, but this is going to be a problem. I think it's locked into Bullet Punch. This is like all choice bands all the time, it seems like. Which, if I'd realized it earlier, would have been interesting as far as your strategy goes. Should have used Extreme Speed there. That was a really close... Like, we barely survived that. Okay. There we go. So, with that, we have successfully completed the last of the logic puzzles. We have beaten another trainer, and we are ready to progress further and deeper to Victory Road. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.